Hi, everyone. Today in library, we're going to be talking about almanacs. An almanac is a book of facts for a year, like the weather in a year, or the best-selling books or most popular movies in a year. They are a lot of fun. I love almanacs. They are by far my favorite reference source. To kick off our lesson on almanacs, I thought I would read you Weird But True Facts About Gross Things by Lauren Coss, illustrated by Myrnie Gallagher Cole. Now, this isn't an almanac. It is a book of facts, but an almanac is a book of facts for a year. There is information in an almanac that is specific to a year, and this is a general fact book about gross things specifically, rather than about a year specifically. But I want you to remember that an almanac has a lot of facts in it. I like to say, if you need a quick fact, look at an almanac. We'll talk more about that after the story, though. For now, weird but true facts about gross things. I don't think I'm going to read you all of the facts in this book. We don't want to be here forever, but I'm going to read you my favorites. From toilets to termites, the world can be a stinky, slimy, and downright disgusting place. Do you know what your feet and stinky cheese have in common? Get ready to meet the creatures you share your pillow with every night. It's time to check out the grosser side of things. And remember, even though these facts might seem too weird or revolting to be real, they are all true. Creepy crawlies. It's legal for maggots to swim in your orange juice. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, 1 cup of orange juice can have 2 maggots. 10 fly eggs are also permitted in each cup. These crawlies are so small you would not ordinarily notice them, but they could be there. Leeches can drink up to 8 times their body weight in blood. They are so efficient that some hospitals use them during surgeries. A leech's spit has blood thinner in it that helps it keep the blood from thickening. Flies spit on their food before they eat it. Housefly saliva has special chemicals to help break down solid food. When the fly spits on the solid food, it turns into a liquid so the fly can suck it up. A tapeworm can lay 100,000 eggs in one human every day. Tapeworms live inside the guts of animals and humans. An adult tapeworm can live up to 25 years and grow to be longer than a school bus. Animal leavings. Billy goats urinate on their own beards. This lets female goats know the males are interested in them and attracts the females to them. When a vulture is scared, it pukes on its attacker. The vomit lets the vulture lose some of its body weight so it can escape faster. The vomit is usually poisonous and can harm or kill some animals. That's convenient. Houseflies go to the bathroom every 4 to 5 minutes. An average elephant dropping can weigh up to 5 pounds. An elephant can produce up to 30 of these hefty dung balls each day. Termite farts produce 4% of the world's methane emissions. Termites can use their farts to stop their enemies. A termite can pass so much gas that its abdomen explodes. The guts and gases from the termite hurt or kill the intruder. The exploding termite eventually dies, but it can help keep the termite colony safe. Cow dung was once used to treat wounds and sores. In England in the 1800s, a mixture including warm cow dung was sometimes spread over injuries. Sheep and pig dung was also used to treat medical problems. Cows pass gas every minute. This comes in the form of both burps and farts. Tree sloths can store poop up to a week at a time. During the dry season, pooping attracts predators, so sloths leave their trees to go to the bathroom. They try to do this as little as possible because they are in greater danger on the ground. When it finally goes, a sloth can poop 1/5 of its body weight. During the rainy season, sloths don't have to leave their trees because the rain will hide the smell from predators. Rats can't burp. They also can't throw up. Instead, they have excellent senses to help them avoid poisonous foods. Disgusting humans. On average, each person releases enough gas every day to fill 1 1/3 soda cans. A dirty beard can smell like an armpit. The same bacteria live in a beard that live in an armpit. Because of this, an unwashed beard can stink like body odor. On a hot day, the average person can sweat enough in 1 hour to fill a coffee pot. Most people can sweat up to 13 cups in 1 hour in hot, humid conditions. A human sheds more than 8 pounds of skin each year. Where does it all go? Look under your bed. The dust bunnies you see are made up mostly of dead skin. The longest fingernails in the world totaled nearly 29 feet. They belong to Lee Redmond. The longest nail was her thumb at 31.5 inches. She broke the world's longest nails in a car accident in 2009 and does not plan to grow them out again. I think it would be very inconvenient to have nails that long. Your mouth has more bacteria than there are people on Earth, more than 7 billion. The warm, dark, moist climate of your mouth is a perfect environment for bacteria. In 1977, a 13-year-old boy discovered a tooth growing out of his foot. His doctor pulled out the tooth and the boy went on to live a normal life. Doctor said the condition was extremely rare. I hope so. Frenchman Michel Lotissio once ate an entire airplane. It took him 2 years to finish the Cessna 150, one part at a time, but he survived the meal. He was also famous for eating bicycles, television sets, shopping carts, and more. Lotissio started eating metal when he was 9 years old and continued his unusual diet until he died in 2007 at age 57. Your body carries enough bacteria to fill a soup can, up to 5 pounds. Most of these bacteria are helpful to you. They help keep your body working as it should. Every so often, though, unhealthy bacteria can make you sick. The loudest burp ever recorded was almost as loud as a chainsaw. In 2009, Englishman Paul Hunn let out a 109.9 decibel belch. Unofficially, the distance record for human projectile vomiting is 27 feet. There is no official record because you can't usually predict when it will happen. In a typical human body, only 1 in 10 cells are actually human. The rest are made up of microbes. The microbes are tiny one-celled animals that make their homes inside humans. Gross goods and toilet trivia. In a 2009 survey, 1 in 5 swimmers admitted to peeing in a public pool. 1 out of 3 swimmers admitted to not showering before jumping in. For a time, ancient Romans used human urine as an ingredient in their toothpaste. Limburger cheese smells like feet. The bacteria that helps make the cheese is very similar to the bacteria that dines on your foot sweat. Limburger cheese is considered one of the smelliest cheeses in the world and is now only made by one company in Wisconsin. Some lipstick contains fish scales. The ground-up scales help make the lipstick shiny. Gas pumps and mailbox handles are some of the dirtiest surfaces in the United States. According to a 2011 study, these 2 public surfaces had the most bacteria that could make a person sick. Up to 1/3 the weight of an average used pillow is made up of dust, dead skin, mites, and mite feces. Oh, this is a good fact to finish on. Books can get lice. These tiny wingless bugs eat mold or fungi growing in a book's pages. They can also live in potted plants, behind wallpaper, and in other places in your house. The end. What do you think? Do you like learning gross facts?